everyone, a very warm welcome to you to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabriel. I'm going to be doing a love reading for Sagittarius for the month of July. If you're new to my channel, it's really lovely to have you here, and if you're returning, welcome back. It's always great to have my subscribers here. Now, you probably realise that Living with Spice, it's all about me channeling the divine messages from Spirit to help us to learn and grow, to understand the things that are unfolding in our life, to understand what love means to us and where we're at in terms of our own soul journey, how we are loving ourselves, and of course how we are attracting love into our life. Now, the readings are general, they're not going to resonate with everybody, so please don't force fit anything. If you'd like to have a personal reading, my details are in the description box below, along with some recommendations on the cards. Well, they're not recommendations. They're a list of the cards that I regularly use. And, if you're curious about them, please take a look. I also have a link there to my book, The Power of Soul Loving, A Spiritual Guide to Love and Freedom, which is what's on my banner here behind me. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into the reading. And if you are enjoying this, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you get the posts of my videos that I upload. You probably realize I do the weekly readings as well as the monthly for every zodiac and the love readings. So let's see what's in store for you in the month of July, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's in store for you in terms of love relationships, love for yourself, the journey that you're on in the month of July. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. Okay, all right, Sagittarius, you're very clear about what it is in you want to do and create in the month of July. You've got very specific ideas, and you want to start afresh with something new. You've got new ideas and you've got clarity around what it is that you want to do and what you want to create. And certainly you are looking to create stability in a new sense of home, belonging, fulfillment in your life, in your day-to-day activities. You're really, really wanting to create this. We can see this in the Four of Wands. Stability in home life right now is your focus, and it's very important to you, and you're very clear about what it is that you want, which is really beautiful. It is going to require a little bit of a stretch in terms of your finances, which we have here with the Five of Pentacles, which is indicating that you're going through a period of transition and change. And at first there may be a little bit of a loss, but it does improve because it's followed by the Queen of Pentacles, which lets us know that you really truly know what it is to create abundance in your life and how to create a good life. So it's not a setback, it's just the period of transition that you're going through to create this beautiful abundance in your life. And overall, the outcome is fantastic. It's the Sun, the best card in the deck, which means you achieve your outcome and everything is very positive for you. So the clarity that you start with at the beginning of the month certainly leads you to the outcome that you want to achieve. So yes, there's a process in between here. You know what it is that you want to feel and experience in terms of the quality of your life. But there's a process to get there, and right smack in the middle of it, yes, there's a bit of a dip in your finances, but you are focused. You're focused and you make it happen. So let's continue, Sagittarius, to see what else is unfolding. It's a really great overview for the month already, Sagittarius, which is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. Yes, again we see Six of Pentacles. Things are definitely coming up on the up for you. There's a lot of shifting of money, and you are, yes, you've got expenses and what have you, but you're doing it wisely. You're creating an income as well, and you are actually achieving balance in your life. The Temperance card sees us here that you are weighing everything up. You're being quite sensible and common. You have a common sensed approach about everything that's going on in your life, which is wonderful. And you're looking to balance the ins, the outs. We've got the water and the fire here. There's a lot going on, but you're seeking balance. Oh, and look at this. You end up with victory. You've got the Six of Wands. Okay, you do achieve what it is that you want to achieve, and you feel very pleased with the results. And you know, there are people who are very happy here for you, supporting you, but it also is benefiting other people as well. Sagittarius, which well done you, that's fantastic. So you end up with this really positive outcome and what you wanted to achieve, and you're feeling so much better in yourself, which is wonderful. Yes, you are feeling brilliant. We have the Ace of Cups here. Well done, Sagittarius. You're in your zone now. You're feeling very fulfilled. Now, sometimes the Ace of Cups is also about love, but I'm sensing, as in love of another, but I'm sensing this is about you feeling love for yourself and you going, you know what, I've got this. I set my intention. And I've achieved my outcome, and I'm feeling really great about things. You're back in the zone, and you're seeing, you have a lot of clarity. You are also tapping into your higher self and your higher wisdom at this point in time, and you're very, very self-aware, which is fabulous. So it's a great start to your month, Sagittarius. It does tire you out, of course. You have expended a lot of energy, not surprising. So you need to take some time out from your thoughts to relax and let go for a little while. It's just a moment where you need to rejuvenate and recharge your cup, and just to let go of all of that thinking. It's tired you out, but you know, that's good if you can take some time out and recognize when you need to do that. We've got the Queen of Cups here. That's beautiful. So someone is in your life offering love, offering compassion, offering support and help as well. And you are, you know, appreciating the gesture. You are appreciating all of the good things that are coming into your life at the moment. Things are coming into balance, and you feel fulfilled on many levels with the Six of Cups here. Part of you is remembering things from the past, but I feel that this card is more about a celebration for you in terms of what you've achieved, and you're emotionally feeling fulfilled on a number of fronts, which is beautiful. And you know, you are feeling quite self-empowered. You've tapped into that inner strength despite some difficulties to get there. You have tapped into your inner strength. You're feeling in your empowerment, and you've got courage to keep going. Yeah. So even if you have hit a low spot in terms of your energy, you've got support around you, and you're really appreciating that. You are pulling together all of your inner strength and inner courage, which is beautiful. And there's a lot of conversation activity around you at the moment. The Eight of Wands, things are progressing, things are moving forward. It can feel a little bit chaotic sometimes, so it may be good again to take some time out to deal with this fast-paced energy of things changing. There's a lot of things that you're juggling at the moment in terms of things that you have to do. So let's see what the Wisdom of Oracle deck has to offer you in terms of dealing with all of this activity and this change that is happening in your life at this point in time. How is this affecting Sagittarius's love life? Because, you know, Spirit, we have said that this is a love reading, and so typically in the love readings, we of course are integrating all aspects of your life. It's not always just about, because if you're not set up at the moment to be in a love relationship, love of yourself and how you're interacting in your world is very important. It affects all areas of your life. Spirit, what can you tell us with regards to love for Sagittarius at this time? Yeah, you're more in a place of observing rather than engaging in anything at the minute. You're quite content to observe and watch and notice yourself and others, which is probably a good idea. You're also looking for guidance from Spirit as to next steps and what to do and how to feel. And that's a good place to be, particularly if you're not all that certain about what's ahead in terms of relationships, and you know, maybe you just need to pause a little bit to understand where you're at. Yeah, sometimes you feel in terms of love in love relationships in recent times, you feel like a little bit that you're going around and around the mountain a little bit, but you're not really, because, you know, our experiences in life, as we kind of rehash some of our lessons, we are actually learning as we go. And each time we have an experience, we're picking up something more, we're learning something more about ourselves. So it's really good to be aware when you feel like you're a little bit on repeat, to step back and just observe the energy and what is happening around you and how you're responding. Are you responding differently each time? Are you learning something and responding? Are you responding in the same way each time? Or when a similar situation comes around, are you learning something from the past and responding differently? So taking the observer position helps you to stand back to see things a little bit more clearly, rather than being right smack bang in the middle of everything and feeling like you're on repeat mode. So stepping back is a wise thing to do to help you to see more clearly what you need to know, and perhaps what you haven't been seeing in terms of your love relationship. You know, if you've got a very set perspective and set idea about something, then you're more likely to feel like you're on repeat mode, because you keep seeing and believing and doing the same thing. So when we step back, we're able to go, okay, now I've got a slightly different angle on this, a different perspective. Perhaps I can shift the way I'm seeing this or believing something. And that's the way we are able to grow and pull ourselves out of something that can feel like a merry-go-round. Always about opportunities. Now, that's interesting. We've got the card, it's time for a nap. So again, I'm getting the sense that perhaps you've expended a lot of energy and you're overdoing it a tad, and that, you know, stepping back, you know, resting, which is the Four of Swords energy here, is there's some wisdom in this for you. It's important to rejuvenate, and sometimes just to give yourself the space, mental space, physical and emotional space, and it's in that space, in that sleep, in that dream, in that quiet time, that you can rejuvenate, you can have messages come to you to assist you. So there will be a moment after all of this activity that you just need time to be in your own energy and to relax and to let go of, you know, all of your goals and lists and got to do this and got to do that. You just got to, you know, time out. Time out is what Spirit is saying. Just let go for a little bit. When it comes to matters of the heart, Spirit is saying don't make any plans right now. Just allow yourself space and allow yourself to get to know yourself. This is a very important time. If you are involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner rather than talking about got to do this, got to do that, plans for the future. You actually don't need to engage in that kind of conversation or energy right now. You just need to be. So yeah, don't force anything right now. Allow things to flow naturally, and you'll find that a renewal will take place all by itself. Withdraw from any action in your relationship and give it a rest so your love and connection can be rejuvenated. What beautiful advice. Okay, what else, Spirit, can you give in terms of advice around love relationship for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. Okay, so again, in the flavour of giving things a rest, from, you know, forcing any outcomes around relationship, spend your time just doing what you need to do for yourself, which means cleaning up your own life. You know, it could be, you know, cleaning up home, tidying up, you know, thoughts and ideas for yourself, tying up loose ends, getting things in order in your life. Yeah, so this is about refocusing your energy back to you and things that you need to do for yourself for a little while. You know, it's a little bit like having a home day and doing what you need to do to clean up your own life, get things in order, to feel back in tune with yourself. So it's not that the message is about activity. The message is about spending time with you and just refocusing on what it is that you need to do to feel sorted. A bit like being indoors on a rainy day, you use that day to clean up, get things sorted at your own time, your own space, and your own energy. Really great thing to do. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. I'm going to pull a card from the Gaia Oracle deck, which really helps us to connect with nature and to ground ourselves, particularly good after we've had a lot of mental activity and physical activity too. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. That's interesting. We have the Eternal Dance card here. It's about allowing things to flow. Sorry, I can't see that. It's a bit dark. I don't know why it's a bit dark. The Eternal Dance card. It's expressing yourself, letting go, allowing things to flow, and allowing life to take its course a little bit organically, and taking the path of least resistance right now. Again, it's not about forcing things, it's about releasing, letting go and relaxing, like the rest of the cards are showing us. So it's about being completely at one with yourself, at one with nature, really feeling the rhythm of the earth and life, not forcing anything, and being in tune with your own body in terms of physically as well as mentally and emotionally. We can only do that from a place of stillness, really, because if we're too in our head and too much on the go, we disconnect from what it is that we need for our health and well-being. So allow yourself to be a little bit more flexible with your time and your energy. Be open to new ideas and accept that it's natural for things to change in your life, and that perhaps this is a really good time for you to allow that process to organically flow and just to observe how things are unfolding for yourself. It also helps us to find different ways of being. And Spirit is saying, there's more than one way to get to where we want to go in our life, and sometimes we need to explore other ways. And certainly it's a really good idea to take the path of least resistance. Don't always choose to go pushing boulders up steep hills. That's not going to work for you. Life does not need to be difficult. It does not need to be a challenge every step of the way. And sometimes we can get ourselves into a bit of a rut thinking that it is, that we have to always push our way through life. And you don't. You just need to relax and go with the flow for a little while here, Sagittarius. How beautiful is that? I'm going to pull a card from the Nature Whispers deck, just in the spirit of being connected with nature and allowing things to flow in your life. You have achieved a great deal for yourself, Sagittarius. We've got the success and the victory card here, and I do feel that a lot of this is to do with your home environment, your physical environment, and you feeling now at peace, having achieved what you wanted to achieve. You're feeling more fulfilled. But it's now time to rest, to give yourself that love and that time out to reconnect with who you are. Yeah, I love that. We've got the vulnerability card here, which is again all about the same kind of message of allowing yourself just to be in your own zone. Look at the beautiful illustration on this. It's just stunning. Really beautiful. I hope you can see that. I feel like my lighting is a bit dark today. Vulnerability card. You may be feeling like you should withdraw. This is an opportunity to wait and regroup. Exactly. No surprises, hey? So it's probably come at a time after feeling quite overwhelmed and a lot of activity, and it's really good to have the downtime, as we were saying. It's also about taking in your new surroundings, noticing the season in your life and the changes that are happening in your life, and thinking about, how things are evolving for you. Things are always moving and changing. That's the natural part of life. But sometimes we just need to allow ourselves to connect with Mother Earth and nature in a deeper way, to feel more grounded, to feel a sense of stability in home, which is what you wanted to create here. This card here is about wanting to create, putting roots down, feeling secure, stable, grounded, for your future, so that you feel that sense of happiness and connected. As you connect with Earth, and you may be able to do that by spending some time in nature, it helps you to slow down your thoughts and your emotions, Sagittarius. And, with some trust, you'll know that things are just going to work out in time. And so just observe the change that's happening in and around you at the moment, Sagittarius. Remembering to take the observer position for a little while here and to rest and reflect. And that is, really good advice for you. I want to sort of get a feel for what else Spirit may be wanting you to know at this point in time. When you take time out to honour your own health and well-being, it is an act of love for you. And Spirit has suggested that don't force anything at the moment in terms of love relationship. Just allow things to unfold at the moment, and just be with your partner, be with your special person. And give yourself that time to regroup for yourself as well as for your relationship. Oh, that's beautiful. So, Spirit is reassuring you that with the Star card here, you are entering happy times. Okay, it's certainly a positive outcome. And you are, feeling quite optimistic about your long-term plans. And it's reassurance that you are on the right track. How beautiful is that? Archangel Jophiel is pictured here and showing that things are flowing, things are in abundance. You've worked hard to get here, but now you can relax. You can go with the flow of things. You're on the right path, Sagittarius. That's a really beautiful, affirming card for you. So I'm going to pull a card from the Quantum Oracle deck. Anything else, Spirit, to advise Sagittarius at this time? Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. Yeah. Whenever we go through change and transformation in our life, yeah, it does require effort, but you've got the courage within you. You're very strong and determined. And even though things have not felt completely clear and you felt like you've been in the dark forest, if you follow that light and you trust yourself, you trust your judgment, and you have courage to go forward, you do create the outcomes that you want. I think we already have established that. We know that. So it's great to see that Spirit is, letting you know that you've got the energy of courage here to get you through July. And that's a beautiful reminder just to keep going, have courage, trust in yourself, Sagittarius. That's what July is all about, is trusting in who you are and your decisions that you can make for yourself. And you will be making new, beautiful connections with people. So you'll be meeting new people and you'll find them to be like-minded, uplifting, and how great is that? What a great experience for you. So you'll be meeting new people and you'll be enjoying the connections and realising that you've got things in common, and that's really helping you to feel this beautiful sense of fulfillment in your life here. After you've made this decision, this move, and you have victory, you're feeling great. So that's beautiful connection with other people, new people in your life. That's fantastic. What else, Spirit, can we share with Sagittarius? Now, for those of you who are in a relationship or about to, you've got a loving man stepping into your life. Now, if we take away the gender, it can be a loving person stepping into your life, depending on who you are. Now, if you have this special person in your life already, they are part of the like-minded souls around you at the moment, loving you, supporting you, showing love. And this is something that is sort of making you feel delicious on the inside and very grateful. It could also be that you are feeling like the loving man, the loving person, and that now that you've rested, you've achieved what you wanted to achieve, you're in a space of feeling gratitude. Your cup is refilled, you're feeling rejuvenated, and now you are feeling like the loving man, ready to give, ready to, share positive energy and walk the path with someone in your life. I love that. See? Just see that? Ready to give great energy, walking the path with someone. And that's what you get as a positive outcome when you have courage and faith in yourself. The Sun card represents the positive outcome, sunny days. So just be true to you, do the right thing by yourself, Sagittarius, and rest when you need to rest. Give yourself that space and time, and that puts you in the best place possible by the end of the month. So let's just finish on this great card here. It's about optimism. You are optimistic. You have created optimism, and you are now enjoying the fruits of your labor here. Life is looking good, and you've got a fresh perspective and fresh energy in your life now. So you've gone through quite a transformation. You've achieved what you wanted to, and you're feeling wonderful. So I just love the fact that these two cards have come out together here. Optimistic, loving man, two energies, looking pretty good here, just saying. This could be you and your special person. So what a fantastic reading, Sagittarius. Well done. It's a positive month for you, a positive outcome in many ways. So you've achieved a real sense of love and value for who you are, and you've trusted your own judgment, and you've gone with it, gone with what it is that you've wanted to create. Rewatch the video a couple of times, because there's a lot of messages that are unfolding throughout the video, and you won't remember everything, so it's really great to come back to it. Be the observer in your life for a little while, and trust that the journey you're on is taking you to the place that you need to be, and in the way that you need to do it. All right, Sagittarius, take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you next time.